Okay, hello everybody. We're back with Apocalypse. I was about to say Apocalypse Now. Pretty sure it's a movie. Apocalypse Save Us by Dreamcatcher, the album. So we have quite a few songs, like I said, on this album. So I don't know if I can put this all in one video. If so, then you probably already know it is. If not, then it's probably part one of part two. So make sure you know what's going on. It's going to be in the description or in the title. And if there is another part, it will be up here. Um, so we have Intro Save Us, Locked Inside a Door, Starlight, Together, Always. We have the skit. Uh that's only a minute 45. So maybe I can put this all together. I don't know. Cherry, No Dot, Entrancing, Winter for You, Beautiful, and Playground. So I feel like this will probably be split up into Dreamcatcher songs and then Dreamcatcher solo songs. But yeah, you guys already know. So let's start with this album. And if you're just finding my channel, please subscribe to me down below. You can follow me on Twitter for updates and other stuff. Please comment down below so I can chat with you guys and join the Discord. Okay, so for those who don't know, also, I mentioned it, I think, but I did pre-order this album, the limited edition one, because I know it's so hard to get after pre-order has finished. That will be here in end of May, so we'll see then. Let's get into it. Intro Save Us. We've got like the chanting from the behind of Maison when it says La Maison. Wait, that was like a tape, right? Like changing a tape in a camera or something? It's that funky beat that we get in the intro in Maison. Ooh! Huh. I feel like that's a very short intro compared to some of the other ones that we've seen. Let me turn my volume up because that was so quiet for me. But yeah, I think that was a shorter intro than I'm used to. But that's okay. All right, so after intro is Maison. No, it's not Maison. I feel like they usually just go right into the next song, right? Into the title song. But no, this time it's Locked Inside a Door. So I guess we'll see how this would flow together if it were just one to the next. As usual, I'm using color-coded lyrics. Sorry if they are wrong. Right. Okay, so we've got like the kind of creepy vibe, I guess. Just from that little bit I remember from the highlight. Oh, yeah. Okay, is this the one? I don't remember it, but I think this is the one I compared kind of to July 7th, where it was like, it's got like a funky vibe to it. Like, sorry, I know I paused it in the same place. Like, you can almost feel like somebody on a bass guitar just with their sunglasses on and their hat just jamming. Like, it's that vibe. I love it. Okay. Ooh. Oh, her lower register. She's getting lower and lower. You guys feel that light build up coming? Yeah. That did not build up how I thought it was going to. What? Ah! What the fuck? I'm obsessed with this because we had the piano following their lyrics with their vocals, and now we have the drum beat following it. So there's a lot of pausing and empty like noise in the background, which I fucking love when music pauses and stops. But we're having that like continuously. It's like matching when they're speaking. Love it. Those words become arrows. Interesting. Okay, so obviously I didn't talk about this in my Maison reaction, which is up here. Um, there were obvious things that they were saying, which I didn't feel like I had to comment on, like save the jungle and the polar and the desert. Like save our planet because our planet is fucking dying, obviously from climate changes and a bunch of other stuff. And that whole concept fitting into the music video. I felt like that was the obvious thing to talk about, so I just didn't, feel like I don't know, I just didn't think to mention it and went for more of a storytelling element within that theory. But I'm bringing that up because there's also thinking about how there doesn't have to be like a physical effect for the planet, but like the way that the way that we talk to each other has, I feel like, become more brutal. Like people don't really care about other people anymore. So her saying those words become arrows, I become the target, and Gagan earlier saying that there's no place to hide from the arrow that like watches me. It's kind of just like you're always, especially with social media, you're always going to get those words thrown at you, like people saying bad things online about you, bad things to your face, bad things behind your back, whatever it is. There's always going to be that. So I just want to bring that up, kind of tie it all together, because that is a really interesting way of like this whole thing. I felt it. I already felt it. Ooh, the whine. Gun of criticism. Yes. Also, Dami fucking singing. Okay. What? Wait. What did she say? Why didn't they translate it? Obviously cursing. Imagine. Sounds like, oh shit. Oh shit, yeah.
예상했던 대로 그러니까 I know 다들 원하신 대로 여기 안에 갇혀 있어 때마침 벽에 박혀 휘어진 저 나사처럼 꽤나 비좁아 천장에는 머리가 닿지만 뚫어야 되는 이유는 없으니까
Such between this and Maison, such good raps from Dami, such good raps. Like I would put them, if I had to rank Dami's raps, I would already put Maison in this one very high up. I don't know, her flow on them are just very natural. I feel like a lot of the time it doesn't feel that natural when she's rapping, just because of her lower register is fucking great, and the places she comes in is great. Boca is a great example of how it's used very well, but there's some songs that I'm just like, it's nothing against her, it's just like the actual flow of it isn't what I expect. The flow on Maison in this one, it just comes out so fluidly. I love it. Okay. Maybe it's because she's a little faster than normal, or than always. Yes! Yes, Xion! Absolutely! Ah, her voice. Yeah. Yes. Oh, Shion. Oh, the bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Fuck. I love that song. I don't know when the last time I've said this is, but that might be my favorite Dreamcatcher song. That might be my favorite Dreamcatcher song altogether. I don't think I've said that in a while. I don't even know what my favorite one before this was, to be honest. I had a couple like floating around in my head, but this This one's top 5 if it's not my absolute favorite. That is, like, the jazzy style of it, the fucking, like, simplicity of it, with a beat that you kind of expect because you get that jazzy feeling and it kind of fills itself in, but they took it and that's what they did. They didn't have to add anything to it. It was perfect. It was perfect. Their vocals were amazing, the runs on there, especially the way that you can do it where it's not overshadowed or, they're fighting the guitar. It's so fucking fantastic. So fucking fantastic. You can't beat that, but, we'll see. We'll see the rest of the album. Starlight, let's see. Let's see if they can beat that, because holy shit, I just want to listen to that again. It's like an 80s vibe. Again? Bum, bum. Her voice. Ooh. Oh, I'm so proud and happy for them that they're changing it up. Like, each song is so different. Like, and different from previous albums, which I know, Dreamcatcher never does really what you expect, but we've also had this conversation so many times about the rock element and how they approach it. These have all been so fucking different. I love this. Right. Sua's voice is shining on this album so far. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Like the way that bum, 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 bum brought down and you have almost the effect like It kind of reminds you of going through like a subway station. There's like a little bit of this echo and noise and atmosphere. Ugh, perfect. Perfect. God damn, this album already. Like, yeah. It's definitely like a dance track of some sort. It has like a dance enter genre, other name, subgenre. I'm sorry, that is one of the most complete English sentences I've seen from Dreamcatcher, like without any like grammatical, not errors, because it doesn't really matter, but like, you know what I mean. It rolls off the tongue. I'm glad to see it. Whatever they did to her voice here is so good. And Hondong's. Mm. So good. Like literal chills with her voice, of course. The harmony. Hold on. That you? Oh. That's where it's gonna end. That's where it's gonna fade out. I'm in love with this album so far. Holy cow. Holy. Locked Inside Door Maison Starlight. 3 songs and it's already like mind blowing to me how fucking good they are. Not that I didn't expect that. I knew it too. I knew this was gonna be a big album, like a fucking good bulky album with a lot going on. Okay. The, okay, okay. It's like more EDM heavy. Perfect. Yes. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I kind of heard a bit of Somi in the last song. I kind of hear a bit of Girls' Generation a little bit in this song just already. And I don't know much about either of them, just like certain songs come to mind. And it's interesting because Dreamcatcher is Dreamcatcher because they're so unique and do something different than all the other girl groups do. That being said, now that they have developed their style and been developing it and been adapting it and growing and everything like that all the time, now that they have their Dreamcatcher style, I feel like they can pull off songs like these and like other song like, we've seen this in previous albums. It's not like a brand new thing for them that they have these EDM tracks and stuff like that and pop tracks. Definitely not. But what did I just do? Okay. But I feel like they do it. I'm obviously biased, but they do it better than a lot of girl groups I've heard because they have their signature style that's already there and it's throughout. Even when they try to do stuff different, you still hear it, you still get that in some capacity. If you've heard like all their discography or most of their discography. So that's the impression that I get. So when I get things like this, I'm so excited because it's stuff that I regularly find mediocre or am not too interested in. And it's not just because it's Dreamcatcher. It's not just because I have like an attachment to them or I stand them or I know all the girls, like whatever. It's because I know their style, their musical style, and I can hear that throughout. Why did I just pull my hair? And I can hear that throughout the whole thing, even when that's not the style that they're portraying, if that makes sense. You tell me. I don't know if that makes sense.
여기 한켠에 남아있죠. 유난히 그리운 너의 향기가 점점 짙어져 또다시 볼 수 있을까. 멀어지지 마 거기까지만 그런 모든 순간 We'll be together 저 먼 하늘을 보며 바래 Oh shooting star shooting star Get together 긴 이 밤 지나가기 전에 잊고 있었던 저
In the most respectful way, it also has a boy group style to it, in a way. I mean that very respectfully because I mostly stand boy groups, but like, I don't know, there's just something very different about it. And I know I haven't experienced many girl groups and many girl group songs, but I've heard a lot more than what the channel portrays. Trust me. Like, trust me. I've heard quite a few fucking girl group songs and I've liked a lot of them, but a lot of them I don't like. And I don't know. We'll be checking out more girl groups on the channel. That's unrelated. I'm just very happy with fucking how Dreamcatcher does things. Like, perfect for me. Me. Oh, she's so cute saying that.
Please come to me every night 흩어진 내 어린 날의 너와 그려본 기억 조각 애틋한 맘의 색깔들로 예쁘게 채워진 특별한 판타지 여기 한켠에 남아있죠 어릴 땐 선명했던 네 향기가 점점
Wow, we have really gotten a good line distribution so far in this album. I know a lot of Dreamcatcher songs are Xion and Yuyeon heavy, which it is what it is. We've gotten a lot from Gayeon and Sua and Hondong. I feel like we don't hear from them as much usually, which is it's so nice to hear them. And them changing up all their styles from usual or their flows or whatever. I just want to be fine to you. See? Stuff like that. My brain goes, huh? Oh, yeah. It needed to go one more time just to round it out. Together. It's a pretty long song, honestly. It needed to be long. Okay, honestly, looking back on, let me see, Summer Holiday. I was thinking about it towards the end there. Because Summer Holiday was like right out of fucking left field. It was completely different than everything that I've heard from them in terms of the B-sides. So Airplane, Whistle All Day Long, and then A Heart of a Sunflower. A Heart of a Sunflower was obviously a ballad, but All Day Long, Whistle, Airplane. I I I don't listen to those songs very much, except for All Day Long. I feel like they were almost too bright and too light for me. I feel like these songs are like the perfect balance of what we were kind of given in Summer Holiday, where it is bright and a little bit more girly, a little bit lighter. But this has like so much bass, so much like pop to it that Summer Holiday didn't, which is great for me. Okay, so we're going to actually round out this video with Always and then a skit, and then we will do the next ones in the next video because I didn't realize how long I was going to go through these songs because I'm loving them a lot. So let's do Always. So we had Together, and now we have Always. Dreamcatcher, Always. Oh, it was right at the side. I could have just touched it. Okay. Oh my god. Is this a proper ballad?
햇살이 눈부신 날, 날 품에 안고 눈을 뜨면 아무 말 없이
Sua? Jesus.
햇살이 눈부신 날, 날 품에 안고 눈을 뜨면 아무 말 없이 우리 두 눈을 마주하죠. 가까이 느껴지는 포근한 네 목소리 어떤 걸
The difference between Sua and Jiu's voice is bam.
포근한 네 목소리 어떤 걸 비교할 수 없어 아름다워 너무 아름다워 내 곁에
Oh! Oh, I love how she kept going up.
아름다워 너무 아름다워 내 곁에
Like in one breath.
너를 안을 수 있어 그건 너무 기적인 걸 너의 눈 안에서 우주를 상상할 수 있어 너는 그런 사람인 거야 너를 안을 수 있어 하늘이 준 선물인 걸 눈부신 감동 같은 너에게 오늘 하루도 난 널 위해 난 널 위해 살아갈게 모든 순간 그래 널 위해 다 널 위해 주고 싶어 always
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
나의 마지막이 될 거야 매일 너의 살아갈게 모든 순간 그래 널 위해 다 널 위해 주고 싶어 always 그리고 너
That's
나의
insane.
마지막이 될 거야 매일 너의 안에서 네 꿈을 꾸게 해 언젠가 그랬었지 슬퍼하는 날 달래주던 너의 그 모습까지 고마워 너무 고마워 난 내 곁에 너를 안을 수 있어 그건 너무 기적인 걸 너의 눈 안에서 행복한 나를 볼 수 있어 감동 같은 너에게 오늘 하루도 난 널 위해 난 널 위해 살아갈게 모든 순간 그래 널 위해 다 널 위해 주고 싶어 always 그리고 난 나의 마지막이 될 거야 매일 너의 안에서 네 꿈을 꾸게 해 나 언제든 바라봐줘 점점
Sua's blowing my fucking mind right now. And Dami's like her vocals have gotten so much better. But fuck, like Sua, especially because I have been noticing her vocals more over time. Because her voice, I would also say, has gotten better since like debut, obviously, or like Dreamcatcher debut. I'm in awe of her vocals. So her high register and her lower register are just perfection. It has a lot of texture to it. And she has a lot of parts. I'm hoping all of this is right for the right people.
For you, love you. 오늘 하루도 난 널 위해 난 널 위해
Dion, I'm so
살아갈게 모든 순간 그래 널 위해 다 널 위해 주고 싶어 always 그리고 넌 나의 마지막이 될 거야 매일 너의 안에서 네 꿈을 꾸게 해
okay. Oh my gosh. That one is beautiful. I've run out of words to like say how good this album is so far. I have liked every song so much, so much. And they each one of them have been different. Each one of them I can think of in my head as completely different and unique like songs. And they're all catchy in their own way. They all have their own things going on that are just unique to them, unique to each song. Always might be my favorite Dreamcatcher song. I know I just said that about Locked Inside a Door, but maybe both of them. I don't know. Let's just pretend I didn't say anything because who knows what's gonna happen with the solos. Okay, we're gonna end on the skit, The Seven Doors, which I was wondering if it would be a skit or a proper interlude. Sounds like it's gonna be an interlude. Perfect going off of Always. And then probably be going to GUs, it probably makes a lot of sense. We've got wind and like we're at a beach. Wow, this reminds me of Fly High a lot. I think of Fly High or Mayday. It originally reminded me of Fly High, but maybe I'm thinking of Mayday now. Okay, we're back to it. Okay, okay. That's all I'll get. That's all I'll get for now. I don't even think I can record the second part right now. Usually I would go right into it, but I don't think I can. Oh, that's gonna piss me off so much. No. Okay. Well. Okay, so that is it for the first half of this album. I will have part 2 out very soon. If it's not up already, eventually it will be here and down in the description. So whenever you're watching this, check for those and you can just go right on to part 2 when we'll do the solos. Let me know what your favorite song is because honestly, I'm struggling. I think it's still Locked Inside a Door always, and then Together Maison Starlight. Maybe. I don't know. Um, but so far it's incredible. I know I still haven't gotten to their other full album, which is Tree of Life, I believe, which we'll be getting to soon, obviously. But this is 100% my favorite Dreamcatcher album that we've checked out. And I've only a few songs in, technically. I don't think the solos can ruin it for me. I really don't, especially with the ones that I was so excited for. I'm even more excited for Sua's now because holy shit, her voice is just blah, it's so good. But also I'm excited to see now because I didn't mention before like Xion and Hondongs because they're slower songs, ballady type songs. I'm excited to see those now too because we other than Always, we didn't really get that and Always kind of developed and changed. So we'll see what happens with that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in part 2.